Why are you putting a seatbelt on?
Oh, what? Hello, interesting people of YouTube. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have no idea if either of us are in frame. As you can see, we're doing a car mukbang / story time. Casey has already eaten half of the food she was supposed to wait to eat.
I have no self-control.
I can see that. So we had cantaloupe.
You ate them too.
Shut up. We also have some strawberry banana smoothies, which you can't really see. Banana nut muffin.
She hates them, but I do. I don't.
I don't hate them, but I don't like them. I feel
that was horrible.
Neutral. I always put my pinky up when I hold things.
What's wrong with you?
My jacket off. For a stripper, I just take off clothes like this. Okay, so you may be wondering, why the heck are we in a car, and whose car did you steal? No, I moved!
This is your own doing.
Shut up. It's my car, baby! Guess who got her permit? This is my car. This was my great-grandma's car, and she passed away a couple years ago. And we bought the car from our aunt, and now I have a car.
She hasn't hit anyone yet.
Yeah, I haven't hit anyone. I've been driving okay, right?
She hasn't hit anyone.
Okay, wow. I don't want to hear a single person in the comments be like, why are you eating all your snacks? Like, oh, junk food, like good food. Like, oh my gosh, you're like weird vegan white girls. We're not. We love what? Flaming hot Cheetos, jalapeno Cheeto Puffs.
I'm more into the jalapeno chips.
Jalapeno kettle chips.
Yes.
Salt and vinegar chips. Buffalo chicken is my favorite thing in the world.
Stop.
Pizza, M&M's, Kit Kats, Reese's.
This whole thing was a mistake.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's such timing.
No! You look in a race! And your lawnmower. Ah, it smells like onions.
First coat, you gotta get that.
No! I'm not racing your lawnmower, old man!
Drag race lawnmowers.
That's ridiculous. You're kidding. They don't drag race with lawnmowers.
Yes, they do.
100 miles an hour. Pretty freaking scary, a lawnmower.
Sorry for that dad intermission. That looks pretty centered. Hey.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I'm just being like a Canadian.
I weed whacked my foot.
We got more snacks. Let's get on what you're really here for. Wow, I'm really a lady talking with a mouthful of food. Okay, so she's gonna tell a story about how she was pregnant. What?
So this was actually pretty recent, like it was like a few weeks ago.
Still pregnant.
First, my sister Hannah went to the doctors to check if she had strep. It came back positive. Then my throat started hurting and I had a fever. And I laughed at my mom because she was all annoyed and she was like, oh, we have to take you to the doctor again. She wasn't really a doctor, but she was a nurse. She asked me how I was and I said fine. She tried to check my temperature. I haven't seen a doctor's thermometer in a really long time. So I don't know what she's sticking in my mouth. So she was just like, okay, open your mouth. And then she was like, it has to go under your tongue. So I just kind of stood there like, ugh. And then my mom was like, Nisi, close your mouth. I was like, oh.
With your mouth open? How does this make you pregnant?
I had to get my blood pressure taken. And my legs were like crossed a little bit, like my ankles were crossed. And then she's like, okay, uncross your legs. And I thought she said cross your legs. So I just crossed them even more. And she's like, I said uncross.
You're so intelligent, but you're so stupid.
Because she's like, you know, I don't know what it is. I think I'm saying it wrong because I had 3 other patients come in here and they did the exact same thing. And then she, after like the entire checkup, she kind of needed to ask me a few questions. So the first question she asked me is there a chance you may or may not be pregnant? And I looked at my mom and she said that she knew right when I looked at her that I was going to say it. And she was like, Nisi, don't you dare. So I turned back to her and I was like, yes! The poor woman, she didn't really know what to do. She was kind of just like, So she kind of looked at my mom. And my mom was just like, there is no way she could be pregnant. I was with her for 3 weeks. She couldn't go anywhere. she hasn't been able to go anywhere. She couldn't do it at youth group because...
She actually say this?
Yes, because she hasn't been allowed there for 3 weeks. She's obviously not pregnant. She couldn't get through her job because she was laughing so hard.
My story, I bled on my crush. This was back in 5th grade when I didn't live where I do now. Oh my gosh!
I hate cranberries so much.
They're great. They eat mosquitoes and spiders.
Yeah, but they bump into you with their little... they're like spiders with wings. That's
They can't bite. So I went to a school, and I liked this boy. Let's call him...
Fine.
Bartholomew. His name is Bart. So it was Valentine's Day. Of course, of any day it had to be Valentine's Day. And we were all signing this
Red is
card.
also the color of love.
And the color of blood. I was in computer class, and we had the teacher named Miss Dobson, and love you, Miss Dobson. And we were signing a Valentine's Day card for her, and it was like this big poster that we'd spent hours making and like signing our names on. Yeah, so I was signing my name next to Bart, and my friend, let's call her Tyra. I have a lot of nosebleeds when I was little. More recently, they've been more sporadic. Sorry if that's disgusting. You clicked on the video, you saw the title. I used to have them a lot more when I was little. And there are some of them that come with no warning. Some have warning, like it itches. But this one came with no warning. I'm signing, like I'm looking down, I was writing, and all of a sudden, I just see red drip onto the paper. And it's one of the ones that just doesn't stop, and so it was like drip, 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 drip. So it goes drip, then it drips on Bart. Then it drips on Tyra. Tyra shaves and she goes, she got blood on me! She got blood on me! So she runs to the bathroom. Bart goes, ew! Just standing there like, trying to hold my nose like this, like blood running down my hands. I'm just like, sorry! And Bart just freaks out. All the boys in the room just slowly inch their way back, and Bart just screams and runs out of the room. When he came back into class, he just did not look at anyone.
What a man.
Right? But I felt really bad because it was this big Valentine's Day card that... Do I have cheese in my teeth? Everyone had worked on so hard, and they put their like hard work into it, and I got blood on it. My teacher was like trying to like rub the blood off and trying to save it. It's okay, we'll give it to it. And I'm like, but it has blood on it! Okay, and I felt bad, like really bad. A little mini side story. Me and Bart used to sit, this was actually...
Bart and I.
He sat here, and then I sat in the back row. Like, my chair was directly behind his. We had just had a seating arrangement in the room. We switched seats. But I was used to sitting in the back one. I was already up, and then he got up to sharpen a pencil. Went back. I sat down in his seat. And I looked down at the paper and started to do a problem on the paper. And then I was like, wait, I wasn't at this problem. And then he comes over, looks me in the eye, and goes, what are you doing? And I just look up at him because I you know, I liked him. I didn't know how to speak in front of him, and I'm just like, sorry. And then I just got up and just sat in my seat in absolute shame. And then Tyra was the next day was like telling me, she's like, it's okay,
It's not okay.
and then she laughed in my face, but like, Hey!
It's pitiful. You sitting in a car, eating chips and listening to music.
I'm a hillbilly.
I know.
Conversation
Here she
eventually.
goes. We relate so much to Shane Dawson and Garrett Watt. She's Garrett and I'm Shane.
Oh my gosh, it's so great.
Garrett constantly talks about Harry Potter, and then Shane's just like, you're making me not love you. That's me to
know.
her.
Look, I found a dog.
That's why we left the car.
Oh, look at her.
The video.
Aw, she's sweet.
I got the moves like Jagger. I make sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that great YouTuber stuff. Bye!